Fast Termination Video Magazine #2 with Pestilence, and this is Mark,
bass vocals,
and
Marco, drummer.
Okay, cool. Alright, so y'all are down here in Houston promoting your new LP, Mameli.
the latest LP, Consuming Impulse.
Okay, cool. How did your first LP do as far as sales? Did it?
No, it wasn't that bad for the time. I think it's sold about 30,000-40,000 worldwide, I guess. Might be. So, that was pretty okay. But Consuming is much more successful than...
Are you with a different record company, or?
No, we still are at the road races.
And as far as road races, are they treating you real well on this new tour, or?
They have nothing to do with this tour.
Oh, really?
It's our own. We set the whole tour up our own because we feel like we want to have what do you call that? We want to do the whole thing ourselves. We want to. If we do an album, if we make a cover, we want to do it ourselves. You know, we don't want anybody else to get involved in this. The same as touring right now. We just do it ourselves. We set the whole thing up ourselves. If we make any money, then we make any money ourselves. So,
we just don't want to depend on anyone. That's all.
Yeah, we want to be independent.
Very cool. Okay, cool. Do you have any new songs written for your next LP, or?
Well, actually, there are 2 songs which are ready, but for the album, we're not quite sure what we are going to do. The songs don't remain as they are right now, and we're gonna put them on that album in some kind of different way. We want to make some kind of a concept album, a real original death metal album, which nobody ever did before. But how are we going to do it? The way we are going to do it is like...
We have it in our mind, but it has to be worked out.
Hey, is there some of your favorite bands that you like to listen to?
We got lots of different...
All kinds of shit.
So you're not...
Everybody got his own favorite.
So you're definitely not narrow-minded as far as metal.
I like a lot of... I like a lot more of the Angel. I like the inside, but I like, old Black Sabbath as well.
Yeah.
And as long as it's brutal, that's it. As long as it's brutal, aggression contains, it's...
I like good lyrics. I like, doomy stuff also.
Yes. Okay.
So like, if I have to mention all the bands that I like right here, I mean, probably would take about 24 hours.
True. Yeah, a lot of bands. So, where did y'all record y'all's last LP?
Berlin. East, West.
So everything was real cool. Did it go any much better than the first LP, or was it?
Yeah, the whole atmosphere was better, and at the time we hit the studio for the second album. It was like we had the whole idea, the whole sound, how we're gonna do it, how we're gonna record it. We had it all in mind, and that is the biggest difference between the first album. So we hit the studio for Consuming Impulse, and we knew what we wanted at the time. So that's why we are so fucking satisfied with Consuming Impulse.
Very cool. Okay, cool. If you could put together just the baddest fucking tour that you ever thought of, maybe using 3, 4 other bands, what would you personally think,
Touring?
Yeah, Pestilence and whoever.
Pestilence, Deicide, and Morbid Angel.
Fuck yes. Fuck yes. You have
That's
any?
all kinds of shit. I mean,
there's various. You can't put a sign on exactly who.
But then again, I mean, there are so many bands which we like.
Yeah, that's very
Which we like to tour.
It's cool.
To me, this package is pretty brutal, but it could be even more brutal,
Yeah, but all of us down here.
If somebody offers us a tour with Morbid Angel, which almost happened, we're like, yeah, because that's the ultimate death metal package, I guess.
Yeah. Sure.
We all have played with Morbid Angel before in
We
Sweden.
have played, yeah.
How did that go?
How did that come?
Yeah, how good was the show? I mean,
was great.
It was
I mean,
great.
there were 2,500 people going completely out of their minds. And not just with Robert, also with us. Robert turned out to be really cool guys. I mean, it was a great gig. It was a great experience. And we met a great band. And we loved it. Cool, it was great.
Is there can you notice much of a difference between your fans over in Europe and over in here? You know, say
I think
States.
I think that has a lot to do with security.
So there's a lot.
When I played tonight in Houston, it was the first night that reminded me of Europe. The crowd was able to do what they want to do. They want to die, they want to get violent, they want to get brutal, they want to get really into the music. And that's what I noticed tonight in Houston. For me, it was the best gig we did in the States because it was like feeling like, a bit like home, you know. The other gigs, there's a motherfucker coming in.
All right, cool.
The other gigs were more like security was beating up kids, threw away kids from the stage, and they were not allowed to do what they wanted to do. And in Europe, they are. You know, in Europe, they can do what they want on stage. They can dive. Security just pushes them off the stage. That's all. It's not here. They were brutal. They wanted it. They loved it. We loved it. It's what we just. It's just exactly what death metal is all about. This whole game.
Right, well, some people might not know who this guy is. You want to tell us who he is?
Oh, I'm Patrick, lead guitar player for Pestilence.
Pazuzu.
Yeah.
Okay, and you've been in the band for how long?
Oh, since the start.
Who all formed the band?
Oh, I did with a German guy who's been kicked out and shit because he was a fucking faggot, cocksucking prick, German, stupid fool. That's what he was.
And he didn't want to play any death metal.
You know, that's it. I like to play death metal. I don't care about if somebody throws things at me. I don't care, you know. And when I start bleeding and shit, I don't care because I will bleed for death metal. That's what death metal is all about.
Fuck yeah.
And I really mean this
fucking
shit.
on this stage tonight.
Fuck yeah.
You know? We don't stop shit, you know, when people start throwing shit. We don't stop, we just go on. That's what death metal is all about, you know. I like brutal crowds. I like when people get into that shit, you know. I don't want to stop like, oh, people start, you know, throwing things at me. I'm a whiner. I'm not a whiner, god damn it. Fuck, you know. Fuck that.
So what do you think about what happened afterwards?
Bullshit.
Bullshit?
I think we're, to tell you the truth, I mean, you play this kind of music, so what can you expect of the crowd? When you play that music that brutal, what can you expect? Can you expect people to stand still and watch? No way. You can't expect that. So you go on stage, you play one of the most brutal kind of music, maybe the brutalest kind of music in the whole fucking world. And suddenly, we did our gig, right? And we loved it. We loved it. We, you know, I was eating the audience. I love the violence. I love the brutality. I love that shit. That's what I fucking want. That's where the people come from. And there comes a band on stage, and they play 2 songs. I think the crowd is too violent, and they quit. And then I started asking myself, why is that band play this kind of music? Why? Why? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I really don't know. People pay $15 for this gig to see 3 bands. They saw 2, actually, and 1 quit. Because of what? The crowd went violent on the music they love. Bullshit. If they quit, that's bullshit. For me, that's pussy shit. It is. I think it's sissy. That's what I say about it. That's all I gotta say about it.
Yeah, for like a cup of water being